Titus Musila, the policeman accused of killing a suspect in cold blood in Githurai 5 years ago, has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. Githurai residents are divided over the sentencing of a man whose arrest triggered protests as residents demanded his release. Wakisanyabwa reports.
A hush fell over the courtroom as High Court Judge James Wakiaga read out Titus Musila's sentence. Slightly over a month after the court found him guilty, the judge declaring the former police officer's fate. The sentencing was brief.
The fact that the victim was unarmed, was shot 3 times, I have come to the conclusion and find that a sentence of 15 years to be served as year in will be adequate, appropriate and just.
12 years in prison and 3 on probation. The packed court emptied as a former police officer tried to come to terms with his fate. Musila was convicted of murder in February over an incident which occurred 5 years ago. In 2013, the officer shot Kenneth Mwangi at the Githurai bus stage. He claimed Mwangi had stolen a phone. The post-mortem report showed that Mwangi died of a gunshot wound in his head. Musila's arrest led to widespread riots as a section of residents protested the arrest of the man they called a crime fighter in an area where insecurity is rife. But things were different on Thursday when we returned to the Githurai bus stage, the scene of the incident. Locals here were well acquainted with the details of the case, right down to the sentence. But today there were no demonstrations, no unrest, only strong opinions.
Mimi naona yenyewe hapo koti imefanya poa, at least tumeona justice inanyoa pande zote mbili. Either uwe serikali ama uwe pande nyingine ya nje.
Kulikuwa na wizi yenye ilikuwa inaitwa wizi. Na through Katito mimi nimeona there is job, amefanya kazi. Sasa nao hata ataweka askari wetu uoga.
Musila was arrested after Mwangi's family lodged a complaint with the Independent Police Oversight Committee. While sentencing the former police officer, Justice Wakiaga asserted that no police officer has a right to take away a suspect's life unless under circumstances provided for in law. Amnesty International has lauded the sentence, calling it a victory not just for the victim and his family, but also for the overall fight against extrajudicial executions. They asserted that the arrest, conviction and sentencing demonstrates that the Police Service, Director of Public Prosecutions, Independent Police Oversight Authority and the judiciary can work together to bring an end to the illegal killings.
5 years after the incident occurred, Titus Musila is now sentenced to serve at least 8 years in prison, the court taking into consideration the fact that he had already served 4 years. Wakisanyabwa, Citizen TV in Nairobi.